Okay, so continuing on in the lab, question number 5, determine the focal length of the eyepiece lens. If you didn't determine it during the lab, I'll just say use 10 centimeters. So go ahead and use that value, unless you already have a value. And then number 6, determine the object distance, quote unquote, for the eyepiece lens. This distance is the distance from the eyepiece to the real image that you got from the objective lens. So I drew this thing here to show that. Okay, but let me draw it again by hand this time, and it might make it more understandable. So we have the objective lens, and then we have the eyepiece lens. And then you calculated, actually the whole microscope, the first one is 30 centimeters. And then in the last problem up in the table, you calculated that the image of from the objective lens was 18 centimeters from the objective lens. Okay? Well, if the whole microscope is 30 and the image from the objective lens is 18, and here's the image, then this is the distance that we're going to use as the objective distance, O, of the eyepiece lens. And this distance is 30 minus 18, which equals 12 centimeters. So back on your lab, I decided to add this extra table. Microscope length and distance from the eyepiece lens to the object. Fix my typo. So for a 30 centimeter microscope length, we have 30 minus 18, which is the real image distance, which equals 12. Then you do the same thing for the 35 centimeter microscope. You would do 35 minus whatever you got for this value here. And then for the 40 centimeters, same thing. Be 40 minus the value you got for right in here. And so that gives you the object distance from the eyepiece for each of your 3 microscope lengths. Well, what are we going to do with that? Well, in number 7, it says to calculate the virtual image distance from the eyepiece lens to the virtual image. So you just use I'll just do it for the 30 centimeter. For the 30 centimeter microscope. I said F equals 10 centimeters for the eyepiece lens. O for the 30 centimeters is equal to 12 centimeters, I said. So therefore, you would calculate I by saying, for this 30 centimeter microscope, you will calculate I using our thin lens equation. And then you would say 1 over 10 equals 1 over I plus 1 over the value of O is 12. And then you would solve that using the same math that we've always used in this equation. Again, if you need help with that math, there's a video right here that again I linked to help you with the math. And you do that for the 3 microscope lengths, the 30, the 35, and the 40. That will answer question 7.